It's your boy ☕Stone back again. Today I'm bringing you another tutorial. I got some positive feedback about the Quest tutorial. A couple of server owners out there said it really helped them. Said they're having trouble with a couple other plugins. I thought, I can't fix them all for you, but I can show you how to do one that's probably giving a few of you trouble, and that's the kits, right? Custom kits on your server. Maybe you want default kits, and you want some VIP kits. Maybe you want the default players to spawn with a certain gear, and let's make the VIP players spawn with a whole different type of gear. I'm gonna show you how to do that. It sounds simple, right? It's pretty easy. Alright, let me turn this down just a little. Alright, yeah. Let's start off by going to ᘕMod to get the plugin. Put it on the server. Okay, so I'm on ᘕMod. I'm gonna look under Rust. Just gonna type in kits. What I'm looking for is the original kits. This used to be made by Jacob. It's one of the oldest ones. It's the best one to use because, as you see, it's compatible with a lot of other plugins that you're probably going to want to use. Some of these, that you can't use anything else for. So let's download that. Take that kit, save it. Go here, find out where did I put it. And I made another folder here called tutorial YouTube /stone. We're going to drag our kits over to that so that all we have is our kits there. I'm going to go ahead and make a folder here called data, so I don't mix up my data JSON with my config JSON. For the rest of the video, I'll keep my CS of kits and my config JSON of kits out here, and I'll put the data in the data folder just to keep it separate. Now you can see I'm connected to the server already, and I've taken kits completely off the server. That's the data, that's the config, no kit, took it off, no plugin, took it off, and I am connected to my Archon. It's good to always be connected to your Archon while you're working on the server, so that when I reload this plugin, if I get an error, I can see the error right away. Since we don't have a config yet, let's start off by making that. Let's just drag the CS into our plugins, let that load, and you'll watch the Archon. My Archon is needing refresh, possibly. Yep, it loaded. Now what that means is it has created the config for it now. As you knew before, it wasn't here, and look now, and it is. It created that, and it also created some data folders, or a data file for us. Okay, so we're going to drag and drop that to our folder. Now this is a folder I made on my desktop, just to keep this in while I'm working. Refresh that just to make sure I'm getting it accurate. And I got two files in data. Just going to drag them both over for now. Put them in the data file that we made. Okay. Now that's about it. Now we've got kind of a backup of what's going on. Now everything is working in our server as far as kits, but if we come in our server and type /kit, well, welcome to this server. Here's a list of kits. Enjoy your stay. There's nothing here. Say, how do I put kits on my server? Let's fly down here. I don't think I'm in God mode. Oh, I think I am in God mode. That's what I should say. Yeah, that would have killed me. Let's make a kit. What do I have on me now? Let's just throw some of this stuff out. We don't need it for the purpose of the video. The rest of the stuff, I do want to keep it. Now, let's say you have Skinbox on your server. The server does. So, I'll want to skin these items. I'm just going to take that for the purpose of letting them all load in for the video. It just takes a second for all your skins to load. But I want to show you that I can change this around to anything we want. Just making your kit. So this is specifically what we just had to have. Okay, and we got it. Now I can press F1 since I'm an admin and click items up top, as you see. I can go to any of these tabs and I can just say, well, if I want them to also have a chainsaw and jackhammer, maybe some more weapons, a scope, maybe a rocket launcher, a couple snowballs, press F1 to get back out. That stuff's all about inventory. Okay, I could take these items and go ahead and put them on weapons and things like that, if you wanted to, and then they would be that way in your kit. Now let's make a kit. For the purpose of this video, we're going to call the kit test kit. So I'm going to do space /kit space add, and got to give it a name. Name is going to be test kit. Okay, and you see it opens up the UI for kits. Trying to put it in a position where you can read it. Though it's kind of small. Keeping my screen small so I can multitask with the other windows here for a second. Our second thing is, so now we made a kit, but there's no items in it. So we could do this all at once. We don't have to do it one by one, but let's do it one by one. Let's do kit items. The items are copied from your inventory, which means all of this will now belong to test kit. Let's do kit. As soon as my PC catches up here. Ooh. Hopefully do catch up. Had a lot going on before the load of this video, getting my audio worked out, and I know it's not perfect, but it'll work. Alright, so let's keep going with this. Let's do more than one. Let's do kit, hide, false, because we want players to see it. Description, what do we want to say about it? This is a test. Notice that is in quotes. What else can we do? Permissions, no. Cooldown, this is in seconds, I believe, so let's do 400 seconds just for the test. Image, if I wanted to, I could go to Imgur or just somewhere and get an image. The magic of the internet. So let's just go there, get an image if we can. I usually pull one from my account, but I'll just pull one from Imgur. Yeah, come on, this dog, that face, perfect. You know, that's what I was saying when I saw it. I was like, that face, it's perfect. Let me share it, man. What's up? Oh, they're gonna make me go to my account. Well, let's log in Putin. We'll pull up some images for Putin. Just because I know under my account, I could just pick one of my images and copy the direct link, put it in my kit. That's what you need. You need the direct link. Let's do all that at once. As you see, it did say hide set defaults, so it'll show a description. Set to this is a test. Cooldown set to 400. Image set to that image. Now let's make it active. So we type kit again, and you see, wow, there's no kit. Okay, click the button, activate the kit. Okay, this is a common thing right here, where now you see how the box is stuck. I think I experienced this when I first put kits on my first server. I haven't seen it since. It's kind of good it showed up now. I'm just going to reload the CS. And it got rid of it, okay? Pull up kit again, and guess what? Test kit. This is a test. Cooldown, 6 minutes, 400 seconds. Uses unlimited. So say if we want to change that. I want to give them some, limit those uses, but there's our image for it, okay? They can redeem it, blah, blah, blah. Let's bring up kit, edit, test, kit, right? Let's add max uses to this kit. So that would be kit /kit max 4. Done. Now we bring our kit up. You could use this 4 of 4 times. Isn't that awesome? So there's a kit. We've installed kits now on your server. we've made a basic kit that anybody can get. Let's just say, okay, let's edit that kit again. Kit space edit test kit. That's the name. Let's put a permission on this kit. Permissions. Is it permission? Yeah, permission. So they're gonna have to have this one. This is permission for test kit pot leaf. I'm gonna give it a distinctive name so that I personally know what that kit is. You know, nobody will ever see that. Now, I still see it, but when I go to redeem it, oh, do I have the permission? Terms group admin kits test kit pot leaf revoked. It shouldn't have gave me that. Let's see. Permission set to test kit pot leaf. Oh, I've got a cooldown on it now. But anyway, I may be able to get it, but other players won't be able to get that kit the 4 times without the permission. And the way you set permissions, I've showed it before. The easiest way to do it is another plugin on ᖠmod. Then let's pull up ᖠmod on a separate window. It's called Permissions Manager. It's a great one for just setting up your permissions, because there it is. Permissions Manager by ᗕᗪᗪ. He's doing a lot of audio these days, but his plugins are great. And basically you type perms player, perms group. You can set perms per player, perms per group. And when you type in the command, it brings up the checkbox for that. Okay, let's make a VIP kit now that they spawn with. So I'm gonna open up the skin box again. I'm gonna change this skin out for just some different stuff, just to make them VIP real quick. I'm not being picky. Drag and drop it. You guys can take the time you want. You can load a lot of skins into your skin box and get really detailed with it. I know we do. Let's get rid of this stuff. Oh, I claimed the kit, and look at all that stuff I got. You know, I got a duplicate of everything I had. But that's cool. We know the kit works. We don't want to. Let's give them 2 snowballs. What else do we have? Duplicate of anything? No. Alright, Superman, Venom Face, Galaxy Pants, Converse Sneaker. That is our VIP. So kit name test VIP. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna write that down. You are not creating a kit. Oh. Let's do kit add test VIP. You started a new kit named test VIP. This kit, we want it to spawn with the items. So we do kit space items. We're going to do hide. We're going to do true this time, because I don't want them to see this. This is a hidden kit. It's not like they can type kit and claim it. Every time a VIP member spawns, they're going to spawn wearing it automatically, right? So there's no description for this. There's no image needed, but there is a permission. Mission is test VIP. I'm gonna put the pot leaf on it too, just so I know. Okay, and it'll tell you the items were copied from your inventory. Hide set to true. Permissions is set to permissions. Test VIP pot leaf. All right, so we need to activate it. Type kit again. Go to the button here and activate test kit. Now we see we don't see it here. We also see that at the top of kits it says welcome on this server. Here's a list of free kits you can get, right? Well, we need to fix all of that. We're going to do that. We're just going to refresh our FTP. We don't need to refresh the CS. It's always going to be the same. Most of your changes are happening in the Oxide config JSON. So we're going to open that up with Notepad++. Welcome to this server. Here's a list of free kits. Well, check that out. We're going to do the test YouTube sliced on, right? Of course, that color is not working because that is a wrong color code. So we're going to fix that. We're going to put fix there. Let's go grab a real color code. Just open up a new window. If you see color codes like that in your plugins, it's not going to work. Unity has updated. They require the actual the hex code. So we want to make that red. So I'm going to grab the hex code for red and go back over to the JSON and correct that where it says color green. If I wanted the green, I could have put green. Notice when I paste it, there's 2 extra spaces. Make sure to take those out. Make sure to take those spaces out. It will break it. Okay, it will break it. Let's say if I want to just color YouTube, I want to make it look a little more funky. So I put the brackets ending it. This is the ending bracket. Where'd you go? Ooh, no, I put the beginning bracket twice. To end it, it needs to be / color. And this needs to end as well, / color. Ooh, if I spell it right, it will work. Those 2 colors will now work. There's no need for the space. Don't leave. Okay. On this particular kits, you need to copy this twice, because as you can see, the same description is here, and what I do is just paste it there. And there's my kit. Okay. Description: VIP kits. There's our kit, our VIP kits. We're going to look under custom auto kits, and we don't have one. Under 1, 2, and 3, we've got the default. We're going to make this one default. We're going to make this one test VIP. This is where your custom auto kits must be listed in this order, and what it's looking for is going to check with 0 first, then it'll move to 1. So it's going to check, is this player a default player? Well, no. If it's not, it's going to check, is this player a VIP player? No. Is this player a whatever player? On and beyond until it finds, yes, this player is a VIP, so it gives them that auto kit. You get it? So always go from 0 to however many you need, for however many ranks that you have. Show all kits, you want to leave this defaults because you do have some kits like the one we had that was hidden. If you want a background mural or a picture in your kit system, it's very easy. We're going to go back to our friend here, Imgur. We're going to grab a direct link, spring it, put it in there. Now we should have a nice background. Okay, this is the kit that we just made in the description that we gave it. This is gonna be the GUI menu of our kit system. So let's save that and reload it. I'm gonna put the JS back into Oxide config and reload the .cs. If we come back to the Archon, we'll see that the plugin has unloaded and reloaded. And if we go back into game and type /kit, we see now that we have the background that we selected. It could be a lot better. We see that this says test YouTube /stone fix, and fix is in red and YouTube is in red like we told it to be. Okay. Also, what is happening right now is if your VIPs have this permission, which I do have a VIP rank on this server, they're able to type perms group, or I'm able to type it perms group VIP and set their permission for the VIP to give them the ability to use the test VIP pot leaf for the spawn and the test kit pot leaf to be able to get that kit. If they don't have these two, they can't even mess with it at all. For now, those are the only two that they should get. It's the same for any of your ranks. If you're using permissions manager, your basic rank is default, so it'd be perms group default. bring that up and check what kits they have access to. This is the actual kit, and this is the VIP spawn, so they wouldn't get this because they are default players. Only the VIPs would. But if they have this, then each time they respawn, they will have this custom test VIP kit that we made, which was the clothing that we had, and it's great. So in that manner, you're able to now install kits to your server. You can make a basic kit, you can make a VIP kit, and now you can make a VIP custom loadout. Okay, you're making a VIP kit by adding a permission to it. It looks like I just got a free case while I was standing here, so I'm gonna open that, see what I got. I'm getting just free cases for now. I'm gonna open that. I'm hoping to get a C4. Come on. This is a custom plugin that I have on Crime Wave servers on Rust to encourage just playtime on the server. People who play on the server for 30 minutes receive a free case every 30 minutes. Let's take that reward. Look at my inventory. Grab that. I got 102. Man, that's not bad. It's not much. That's kind of the minimum I could have won. Not doing too good. Just open one more case live and I'm going to end this stream. I hope you guys can get your kits working now. Everyone can have custom kits. You can go beyond VIP, guys, as you saw right here. You got your default kits. We didn't even make a default kit, but you can. You can make a default kit, give it default permissions, and it's all in the permissions. So if defaults have permission to default kit, then they're going to spawn with default custom auto kit. If VIPs have permissions to test VIP, then they're going to spawn with this, and so on. If you want a background for your kits, it's there. You don't want to show all kits, you leave it defaults. There's no really need to log kits unless you really want to. You now know how to mess with the colors in most all of your plugins. They all end like this, and with the hex you can pretty much control a lot of different colors. You don't really have to worry about this too much. It's going to autofill with the other kits that you start adding in, and you can come back here and edit them manually if you wish to, but the only thing that doesn't autofill is the custom auto kits. That's one thing you're going to have to come in here and manually type it in and make sure it has the right number in order sequence that it should check for that user. I don't want my top kit up here at 0. I want my top kit at the lowest, the furthest number. So if I end up making more kits or needing to have more ranks on my server, I'm gonna have to add more lines here, you know, and so on and so on. But that's the only way they're gonna get the custom auto kit. So once that's done, you can reload the kits as you saw here, and you could claim the kits. They could just run off and play with them. It's great. Now you have the power to do that on your server. I'm looking for more ideas, guys. If you're running into problems configuring things on your server, if you have a particular issue that you can't work out, if you find something that this is a common error and no one's providing any help for it, drop a comment on this video and let me know what kind of videos to make next. If this video has helped you, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I'm making a pledge that if I can get 10 likes on this video, I will definitely make 2 more tutorial videos for Rust server owners. So it's not really much. Need 10 likes. So if this has helped you, hit the like, maybe subscribe, hit the little bell, get the notify. Catch you next time. ♪stone.